Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Nim the Lycanroc, and this is Star Wars Empire at War. We are doing the Thrawn's Revenge mod now. Ugh. So, yeah. Let's just go and jump into this. Single player, Galactic Conquest, full galaxy large. Yes?
I would only say small or large is a big question because it is a lot bigger. It becomes very tedious later on.
I'm just going with the small.
I would recommend. It's also easier for you because you get like more choke points or better choke points.
Though, should I go with full galaxy or known galaxy?
Probably known for the first one.
Okay.
Full galaxy is nice to like spice it up after.
There are a lot of factions here.
Okay, so basically, if you want the easiest tutorial faction, it's the Pentastar alignment. They start in a really nice position, good money, great heroes. They just kind of like are the simpler faction. You get a little bit less to like play around with, but it's good for like a first time. The New Republic is probably the most like a solid all around experience. It definitely takes a little bit of like failing around to learn it though. And the Galactic Empire is actually surprisingly kind of hard, but once you get the ball rolling, it's pretty simple.
Oh, okay, I'll go with Pentastar alignment.
Yeah.
Apparently they only go to Era 6.
They don't really unlock much in the later eras, because that's kind of like my main criticism of them. You don't unlock a lot in the later eras, but your ability to go Dark Empire kind of really helps with that.
Okay. And now for the game to freeze forever while it loads.
It's about 3 or 4 like time pips.
But yeah, so we were talking about some of the cinematic universe stuff going on with Disney lately, and my biggest problem is just way too much content, guys. I don't have time to keep up. Like, every time I turn around, there's a new Star Wars series out there, and it's like, I want to see them, but I just do not have the freaking time.
My biggest problem with it is like, it's not even necessarily the sheer amount of them, because thankfully they're fairly short. But like,
Ardis Kane, the Pentastar Alignment of Powers welcomes your service, Commander, along with the members of Compnor and the Inquisitorius who have joined us. I am currently aboard my flagship, Reaper, to finish negotiations with local corporations in joining our new government. The talks will conclude shortly, but do not rest easy. We are the vanguard of the New Order, and the duty of eliminating its traitors falls to us. Ah.
Yeah, the New Republic was really keen on leaving the Pentastar alignment alone for a while because they Kane was kind of doing their job for them a little bit by getting rid of some of the other factions within the Imperial Remnant.
Yeah, I love the starting position for the Pentastar. You're all the way up. You're the blue ones.
Ah, there we go.
And you like turtling? Here you go.
Fair enough.
You gotta take like, what, 2, 3 planets, and then boom, easy front line. It's an I like their starting position better on the medium map, but like once you get out of it, the small map is easier to handle. And if you
Apparently,
want
I
any
just
tips,
have old dude.
all I'm saying is look at your 3rd infantry option there.
Oh, I can just get an Inquester squad.
Mm-hmm. They're fun. And I believe you have a starting dreadnought shipyard. Should be below the planet with the little like orbital ring. But yeah, welcome to the Empire. If you like capital ships, this is the faction to be.
Because they're like capital ships? Yes, please.
Yeah. And don't fall for the traps. Vendors are not capital ships here. They're only carriers. Don't be like me and throw away all your starting money on vendors and lose them all.
Understood.
No, you want
Hello, Orange Fox.
pure. Hello.
Hi. And yeah, so that was gonna be the one thing that I was gonna say that I don't like about the Star Wars TV shows when, like, for example, oh, I'm gonna look at The Mandalorian. I remember it had like a cool, like, it seemed pretty short, and I look at it and it's like 3 going on its 4th season. But then, like, I can look at some of the other shows and they're actually kind of nice, where it's like, oh, what's like Andor doing? 2 seasons, 12 episodes each, and that's it. Just basically, like, here you go, have like 2 long movies. Oh, thank you. That actually is, that makes me want to watch it more, because like I can just go back to it at some point and it'll be finished, and like that's it. Cool. I like that. When I say capital ship, and I mean that, like, well, actually, for one, the Venator here isn't a capital ship. It's actually just like a large frigate, because everything is so much bigger. But carriers in Star Wars work differently.
Yeah, they're primarily just starfighter carriers.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm just trying to take stock of everything I've got.
All good. I think Aggie Minor is your dreadnought shipyard, if that helps at all. But yeah.
Yes, I did find that.
The nicest thing you'll have with Pentastar is your planets do earn like a good chunk of money. So that's always helpful.
So apparently I recruit heroes this way now.
Sometimes. Some of your heroes will come in like certain ships or whatnot.
Alright.
Personally, I'd recommend saving up money for Cycle 3. You'll see why.
When what's-his-face comes?
Yeah. You'll see why. Just trust me on that one.
Okay.
Those heroes, the ones with the little like blue icon on the bottom left, if you pick them up alone, you can send them to other planets to like scout out forces and such, and it'll show you what's on the space like area for the planets, and they won't enter fights.
Ah, okay. Ooh, ET Walker. Well, right now I'm trying to see if I've got any,
Any
you
big
know,
ships.
the economy people.
I think you do have one. I'm not sure. I think it's Kanan week. No, is it Kanan week 3? Yeah, and in the cycle 3 you'll get like some other stuff. So that's why I'm saying I would hold out for it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's meant to be like a little momentary delay for you to like catch your breath and look at things while waiting for things to properly get going.
Then I shall just sit here and wait.
Boom.
I have returned. I managed to secure the cooperation of many companies and local sectors. This will be enough to secure our victory. The new order has never fallen. Only the Emperor. The Emperor may be dead, but the Empire lives on. I mean, of course the new order has never fallen. You literally just started.
Well, to them, the New Order is the Empire. It's like the Imperial Order.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Palpatine's New Order.
You know how, like, at the beginning, you saw the thing that was called, like, Compnor?
Yep.
Yeah, that's like the blah, blah, blah preserving the New Order.
Yep. It's sort of the Empire's propaganda machine.
Mm-hmm. You know, if you ever need to, like, remember anything, it's always that, the Office of Imperial Promotion, Truth, and Fact Correction. That was very important. You see, the New Republic was spreading lies and slander. I also, so the dude on the top right, like that here on the first row, the rightmost one, he's your money dude. And also you got some new heroes.
Shuttle en route.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take a Kane and put him in Yagya Minor. Which one is? Oh, do you not have him still? Yeah. So put him in Yagya Minor.
Moving to that sector.
And you can upgrade him. Oh, you'll need 300 crew. Good luck.
Oh, I was muted. Okay.
Ah.
But yeah, I see that I need some setup before I can get him. Let's go ahead and do so. Do I have any other administrators first off? Marten, well, he's an administrator, but... Ah, here's another administrator, though it's only for one thing. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Meh.
I mean, you can just move around that administrator, the 25% dude.
Well, yeah, but I'm lazy.
It's
Also,
just
this
like
lady
6
is
planets.
apparently also a administrator for all.
The element, just because it looks like an aircraft carrier and it can potentially function like an aircraft carrier, and it's
Just because it looks
almost
like an
a
aircraft
helicopter
carrier and can function like a aircraft carrier does not mean it's an aircraft carrier.
And it's a helicopter carrier. You make sure you get it right. Japan does not have aircraft carriers, it's just helicopter carriers. Don't worry about it.
Totally, it's fine.
Germany made the modern day equivalent of a battleship. Yeah, that's just a little frigate. Don't worry about it. But Japan is terrifying sometimes. I was reading about how they made some, like, basically a lot of militaries operate with like 30, 40-year-old equipment that they keep upgrading because they go like, well, instead of like making an entire new research and development project and making a whole new thing, what if we plan in advance that we're going to upgrade this thing and we sink a lot of our budget into like making a good thing that'll last like for years, if not decades? It's like the F-35 costs a ton, but it's gonna last for like 50 years. Like they kind of plan ahead a lot of times. And then there's Japan, who's just like, the hull is starting to rust and the paint is starting to get a bit finicky. Yeah, make a new one. We need a whole new like class of ships.
Oh, there's a ding on this ship. Scrap it, build a new one.
Building under
Like,
construction.
genuine, like the US has like decade-old submarines, and Japan submarines, like they made one every year until they had like 10. And then when they completed that order, they're like, they're starting to get old. Make a whole new submarine. What are we gonna put in it? Make it basically invisible, completely stealthy, perfectly silent. Adopt like every new technology we've made in the last 10 years, put it in this thing, put it into service. Yeah, why not? Is it like, oh, so you've made Death Incarnate underwater? Yes. How many of them are you gonna make? Like hundreds of these things, right? No, we're gonna make like 10, and then we're gonna make a new one after that.
Beginning construction. Constructing. Beginning
But that's just
construction.
Japan.
Oh, Japan, just being Japan.
On the double, my liege.
Building cancelled.
I'm really just trying to take stock of everything here. I'm gonna sell that. And instead build a mining facility.
Beginning
My general
construction.
rule of thumb, if it also helps you with the decision making, is that worlds above, like if you see the base income for the world and it's 300 or more, I like to build a tax agency there, like at least one of them, because that way they won't revolt still, as long as there's the like main government building in it,
Building
and
started.
you'll get like an extra 300 every cycle, which means it pays for itself in like 10 cycles. And considering games here go for like dozens, if not hundreds, you know, they pay for themselves a lot over time. Below 300 is more like, oh, I really need a little bit of extra income. Okay, fine, I'll do it here. They pay for 5 cycles, not 10.
Oh,
Oh,
at
officer
this-
academies are good.
Yeah, I think this will be my actual where I make all my land forces. What is the space spawn on this? Oh, it's a heavy frigate. Cool. So this one is not going to be my... I like to have 2 planets that are dedicated to, you know, troop production. So I just keep my,
Administrator in there.
yeah.
The one you were at before is good for money, so that's a mining.
Construction.
That gives it
Megiddo?
like 400 extra. Yeah, that gives it like 400 extra income every cycle.
Did I? Oh, I did not finish that. Alright, sell these. We will go with that, that, that,
Constructing.
and one of those. You move over to here. I probably should have waited for her to be over here before constructing any of this.
Building cancelled.
And just
Actually-
right click on them, yeah.
Ah,
Construction complete.
there we go.
Building.
Now we'll have those constructed. What do we have again? Not that. I'm missing that and
Building
that.
under construction.
There. That'll be able to take care of all of my production stuff. I mean, on the one hand, they've got, no, this is going to be a troop production place. I'm going to do away with the tax agency. I know it's beneficial to have it, but...
And the way I normally do it is I have one planet for infantry and one for the heavier equipment, because the heavier equipment takes forever to produce.
Not a bad idea. What's quiet, Carrie? Also, Raijin?
Constructing. Beginning construction.
The Raijin is preoccupied.
Is it that quiet? I mean, we've been talking quite a lot.
Yeah.
Is it really that bad?
Beginning construction.
Oh no.
Volume sounds okay. Fair enough,
Bum
Gary.
ba-dum bum ba-dum. Ba-da-da-dum ba-dum bum ba-dum. What's up?
Another thing you can do while waiting for this stuff is, if you zoom into that topmost planet, you have 2 stealth heroes. You can start sending them to the planets below to like scout out what they have in them to be if like, oh, I can attack this one, it's undefended kind of thing. Or, oh, they're putting a lot of troops in there, maybe I should defend mine.
Right away.
Ah, so I just leave them in the
Cleared for departure.
top. It's not like the spies. Got it.
They just stay there.
I think I've got another
Construction
stealth
complete.
hero somewhere. There you are.
Occasionally they'll like bug out in a weird way where they don't actually show what's in the planet, but when you move them away from the planet, they show what's in the planet. Or like on the space area. So like, yeah, that middle one, that like dude that looks like he has the glasses, move him toward Mantel.
Course approved.
Construction.
Okay, so they have
complete.
nothing in Orenda.
Transport cleared.
Huh.
So, am I at war with the Galactic Empire here?
Construction.
You are at war with
complete.
everyone, it's a free-for-all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, each faction's kind of out for themselves.
Yep. The one special mechanic the Empire has, I think if you... There's one of the tooltips that'll tell you, but there's a mechanic called Imperial Legitimacy. And basically, as you take more planets, you get more Super Star Destroyers, more heroes. You become like a more legitimate successor to the Empire. And if you are the most legitimate successor, like if you have the highest legitimacy,
Construction complete.
if one of the other Imperial warlords gets like, if they get weakened sufficiently, like if they only have like a couple of planets left, if their major heroes are dead,
Construction complete.
and they don't hold any like big forces, then you just absorb them. So sometimes like one of the other
Oh.
factions gets weakened and you just like zoop and you eat them.
Building started.
Fun.
And it's very jarring because suddenly you just have a planet in the middle of nowhere with like 200 like PopCap worth of ships, and it's like, oh, what do I do with this?
Fair enough.
It's great. And then eventually, if you have enough legitimacy and you integrate 2 or more factions, or if you integrate the Galactic Empire, you get to become the Dark Empire.
Cool.
Construction complete. Building under construction. Construction complete.
I'm just waiting for funds and stuff to come in. Because I can't exactly start doing much of anything right now.
Well, you technically can. The third hero on the top row, I believe, has a little battle cruiser. It's actually pretty nice.
Oh, you do.
So then you like doing big ship, so he's the biggest ship you'll have at the moment.
Holy crap, there's a
plus
lot of people in here.
Construction complete.
Him plus that first hero, they actually form a really nice duo, because that's a nice Star Destroyer.
Oh, the Imperial 2 Star Destroyer?
Mm-hmm.
What do you have? You've got a tag... Oh! Okay, there's 2 Star Destroyers with them.
Complete.
Moving to coordinates.
Well, you know, it's the
Oh.
Empire, everything's a Star Destroyer nowadays.
205, okay. I guess we could go do some damage with that.
Make sure you select the ship first as the starting one.
Yeah.
If you click on your shipyards, there's literally a ship that's like a single top cap. It is perfect for that.
I'm just checking a couple more things. Trenchant Cruiser.
It's just a little point defense ship.
Sure, I'll bring him with.
Also, it is very good to avoid losing heroes. The more heroes you have, the more legitimacy you have. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Construction.
Understood.
This way.
And I'll go put him over there.
Keep them in the hero chest.
Hey, Astrid Pup! Yes, we are doing modded. We are doing Thrawn's Revenge.
The little Raider Corvette is like peak disposable ship. It's perfect to have as that like first starting one.
Oh, the mods add so much to it.
Like I always keep
I very much recommend them.
Order confirmed.
and like I always recommend, the big ones are The Fall of the Republic and Thrawn's Revenge from the Empire at War expanded like mod series. Awakening of the Rebellion and Awakening of the Clone Wars. And the Grand Remake.
So, I usually auto-resolve ground fights, but I usually go through with the space battles. Just because I prefer the space battles, you know?
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright. We're just starting out with this mod, though, so I'm not exactly certain what to expect out of it.
Bunch of ties and a Golan defense platform.
Heading to destination. We're moving out.
They definitely like their fighters on this one.
It's mostly the Golans because they have their fighter complements.
Flank speed.
Getting a lock. I'm on.
All the ships are basically the same, it's just, do you want big or small?
Get behind them.
I mean, they all have
Gotta
their
love the
great-
Imperial design, man.
Destroyer standing by.
Look at them, they are basically the same thing. It's like, do you want it big or small?
It's like, you want more guns. No, we want even more guns.
Star Destroyer reporting.
What are the small ones you have? Are they enforcers or precursors?
I got an acclimator there. I've got procursator. Procursator. This one is an picket ship.
So, if you want to get into like some of the fun nerdy stuff, the precursor is like you use it to picket for your big ships. So it's actually surprisingly nice to shoot down other small ships and to shoot down TIE fighters. So that were basically fighters in general.
Oh, okay.
The picket ship is pretty much the same, but like a smaller version of it. I really like the precursor as like it's a good like. It doesn't have point defense, but it's a good like forward ship to kind of keep your ship safe from fighters without being too fragile. And it actually like packs a good wall with it.
Real quick, Astrid, so literally tonight I just finished a campaign of the Fall of the Republic and decided to go with Thrawn's Revenge. So I'm kind of figuring out everything that they start with on this one right now. But yeah.
I got one. Get behind them. Regroup for another attack.
The precursor is good good picket ship. The picket is just a weaker version of it, a little more good against smaller ships, but yeah. The acclimator is a lot of DPS in a very small package, and the Imperial 2 is just, do you want to be really good at killing capital ships? Because that's what the Imperial 2 is. The Imperial 1 is a good like versatile ship to have. The Imperial 2 is like, what if we take all the versatility and we just put big guns on it? Like, if you zoom in on the Imperial 2, like near the back on the sides of the superstructure, it has like the octuple turbo lasers. Whenever they shoot, like something immediately loses like 20% of its health any single hard point. They're great, but if you blow up those turbo lasers, it deletes their firepower.
And then you heard that go on the defense station.
You can see like the chunky turbo lasers coming off the Imperial 2s.
Astrid, so it does kind of have a lot of the grand strategy stuff with these mods. The mods definitely add a lot more to the game. Compared to what you get with the base. Like, literally these mods are, the base game's like 3 gigabytes and the mod is like 20. So, you know, if that gives you any indication of just how much gets changed with this mod.
The only thing I wish there was some amount of diplomacy.
Yeah, that would be nice. Just be like, okay, we're not at war anymore. Okay? Okay. We'll be friends.
Little timeout. 10 cycle truce.
We are victorious.
Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum. Ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum ba-dum ba-da-da-da-dum. There is a problem we have. I don't have any ground troops to take this planet. Oh crap, what am I gonna do?
Make Dark Jedi and then like just throw on a planet.
Yeah, but I'm trying to save money for the big ship.
You can already make it.
No, I need like 50 more credits.
A little mile. Can you cancel like one of the cute buildings that you're not really using?
Oh wait, no. I do have enough.
Researching.
Ba-boom, biatch!
Okay, look, all I'm asking, right, is
Only the Emperor.
you see that planet on the left that has the huts?
Is
Yeah.
that who's here? Comra?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How big is that fleet?
65?
Okay, so all you need to do is you gotta take your new ship, put it on the fleet on the planet on the left. Put a lead ship on it, and then just send it there alone. Don't worry about it. Trust me.
Moving to
Okay.
position.
And you can put the other ships on it. That was mostly memeing. But yeah.
Sure, we'll bring a picket ship with them.
Firing
I am curious. I want to see this ship in action.
I want to see your reaction. I know you like the Mandator too. Get ready.
We've located the enemy.
Alright, so we got our little scout ship. Hello. And...
Choose your reinforcements.
Artist...
Lamau. the 10-kilometer Superstar Destroyer.
Yes!
lowering main engines.
Oh, the god!
The Emperor.
Oh, I am happy. I have so many guns. What?
Hi, Happy, I'm coming.
Just obliterate everything.
The alignment preserves the new order. Target that vessel's engines.
Oh, this thing compared to anything else whatsoever. You know what? I'm just gonna send it directly in there.
Engaging the enemy.
Just go in there.
Speed running strats. Let's go.
It's got
The only thing you wanna-
84,000 hull and 60,000 shields.
Target.
Yes, the Superstar Destroyer can take a lot of punishment.
No, this is apparently an Executor Star Dreadnought. This isn't even a Superstar Destroyer.
Target locked.
Well, that's what a Superstar
That's
Destroyer is.
it's what it's informally called.
It's just one ship, guys.
The size of a city.
The size of half the planet.
Yeah.
The eliminated because George Lucas wanted Star Wars to be like World War II but space. There's your answer.
Those were so many losses on their end. From just one ship. Yes!
You know how like with a Mandator you just have to worry about the shields being knocked down, and then like if it took damage.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is the supersized version of it. Just don't let the shields be knocked down and it takes damage, or you'll have to repair it. But otherwise, it'll like delete everything.
Okay, quick question.
There are-
Where do I train those,
Northernmost planet.
Oh, it's only there?
Mm-hmm. That's like the. Oh, you need a barracks, I think.
Yeah. I kind of got rid of it because I didn't realize that was a thing.
You can just delete the barracks, and that's fair.
Construct.
I mean, you can set down a barracks and attacks, and then that's good.
Well, I like to have one place that
Under construction.
trains all of
Your
this.
production. That's fair. I just say because like the only thing that's good to train in there is Jedi, the Dark Jedi, and that's it. That's all I ever train in that place. But yeah, the Executor is just the extreme version of I'd leave the Officer Academy. It spawns you like free troops every now and then. Well, it's
I
not
was
free 'cause you're
planning
paying
on
for
it.
but-
Construction complete. Constructing.
But yeah, the Executor is just the big version of Don't let it get hurt, and it'll carry the fight. The only thing you really need to accompany it with is like some picket ships to take care of the fighters, because it is surprisingly horrible at taking care of fighters by itself. Even if, like, via sheer turbo laser fire alone, it'll eventually hit the fighters, probably.
But it's got a bunch of fighters by itself.
It only has, like, 6. Which sounds like a lot, but they're Imperial fighters, so they're terrible.
Ah, fair.
Yeah, I mean, you have extra pops for picket ships, but like I said, that's only really all you need. You shielded a bit from bombers, because it doesn't seem like it, but like most of the damage you took in that fight was probably just from the bombers to the shields. So that helps. And then otherwise, yeah, you're good. Honestly, I don't even usually picket shit. I escorted with Imperial ones, because they carry also some good fighters on their own. Or like a good amount of fighters on their own. I'm just really lazy and I don't want to replace any ships that I lose. So yeah, I accompany it with Imperial ones or precursors. And yeah, there's like 2 ships that are more like big than the Executor. One of which you get is the Dark Empire, which is the Eclipse. That's like 220 pop cap versus the Executor's 210. And the New Republic near the end of the game gets to research the biggest ship, which is the Viscount at 240, 230. That can solo an Executor, but like, not by a lot. But it
More likely be mutually assured destruction.
Oh, the Viscount will come out of it limping, but it'll come out of it.
Building cancelled.
Also, if you really like the Mandator 2, how about the Mandator 3?
Construction.
I saw that. I saw that was in there. I am intrigued.
Yeah, it's just a Mandator 2, but bigger. More guns, more shields, more hull. And bigger.
Because bigger is better.
Vehicle in production.
Yeah. But yeah, this is why I knew I was like, nah, you gotta play Pentastar. The New Republic is great for when you like know it a bit better, because they sometimes require some ungodly cheesy strats to win. Like, you can't really fight an Executor head-to-head as the New Republic at the start of the game.
Complete.
You gotta engage in either a bloodbath or cheese. But, you know.
Constructing unit.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Oh, and if you want to be
Unit in production.
extremely mean, put an immobilizer in your Executor fleet so they can't run away. You can get it from the frigates. It's one of the little smaller ships. It costs, or it's like a 7 pop ship. It's a 1650 cost one. There we go.
The picket ship? Oh, no.
No.
Immobilizer.
I heard you want to run away. How about a low gravity well?
Constructing unit.
Oh! We've got an enemy going for Generis.
Move out.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Tactical battle imminent.
A very large fleet.
Oh dear.
163? Ugh, I'll just auto-resolve that.
I mean, your fleet retreated.
Moving to
That's
target.
pretty good.
Oh, cool.
Construction complete.
Awaiting your command.
Tactical battle imminent.
Yeah.
You're just gonna soften them up for the Executor.
No, I'm gonna retreat.
Okay.
There they are. Flat them.
Well, I guess I could soften them up.
I mean, if you kill like one of them, that'll like help. But yeah.
That is also a very large fleet. I don't like how many of them there are.
Oh, they're Imperial 2s. Nasty.
Okay. And with that statement, yeah, I'm gonna retreat.
Well, like I did mention it earlier, Imperial 2s are very good at fighting bigger ships. The bigger the ship, the better the Imperial 2 is against it.
So I should not attack it with my big ship.
Oh, you will. You'll be fine. You'll win. It'll probably just like they'll actually probably get through the shield, unless you like immediately blow up one of them, or if you like specifically target fire their octuple turbo laser batteries, you can probably like kill their DPS really quickly.
What's that, Lassie? Timmy has fallen into the gravity well? Yes.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh,
Advanced
right.
vehicle
Land
factory
battle.
destroyed.
That's rude.
System lost. Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, boy. Well, let's try this. Worst comes to worst, I can probably retreat.
The enemy is approaching.
Should I just go ahead and drop it directly on them?
Probably a good idea. The victory ones are good at range as well.
Just cover them all up!
Star alignment is the bastion against anarchy.
It's there. Oh no. The only bad thing is now you can't target fire the Imperial 2s.
Oh, there's a victory 2 that I'm firing at.
It could enough.
That thing is melting. Oh, I see a little bit of one of them. This is so...
Their engines must be disabled.
You don't have to hit the engines, you do have the immobilizer.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, rip.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
Destroy that.
There's one of the 2s there.
In range.
I was shooting at the 1 there, so I'm gonna...
Come.
We're being targeted. At your discretion.
I got one.
Yeah, if you take out the octuple turbo laser batteries on the 2, they're as good as dead.
If I can find them with them being covered up. There it is.
Turbo laser systems.
Alright, took out those. I have so many guns, they can't even all fire on one target.
Returning to your position.
That's good,
I'll
actually.
take care of this.
In a weird way.
Closing on target.
If you order them to attack a single target, they, like, everything will attack a single target, and that usually means they overkill on a hard point. Because, like, once you blow it up, you know, they don't deal damage to the
Yeah,
hull, it just wastes
true.
the damage. So, yeah, splitting up the fire is actually good. Easy one.
Ba-boom, biatch.
Retreat aborted.
Retreat aborted? What?
Wow.
Don't worry about it.
Right away.
Okay, is that one up yet? Ah, there's the immobilizer. Perfect.
Heading out, sir.
Okay, so the problem is like there's like they try to do in-universe explanations. Like the actual reason is just that like George Lucas thought lasers looked cool, so he made them like that. The in-universe reason is that there's a resource called Tabana gas, which you can like store, and you can basically use it to like give weapons really effectively really big magazines, and it's really nice and simple to produce. So everything just became lasers. Everything is based off of like relatively short range lasers because you don't really worry too much about logistics that way. Yes, it's not a laser, it's more like a plasma bolt thing, but you know.
Beginning construction.
There
And
are
also,
lore
the
to-
Empire doesn't really. It's in the first in A New Hope. It was established that the Empire doesn't really see the fighter as a threat.
I am en route.
Mhm. Because they aren't, definitely, for sure.
We shall be there shortly.
Why would they be?
Invasion commenced.
Alright, give me my planet back.
Good luck.
Choose your reinforcements.
I am en route.
Receiving orders. I am at your service.
Do you think Nova would be the stormtrooper that smacks his head into a door?
We're on it.
Yes.
100%.
Let it be Rain. He's
The enemy has been
he's the
spotted.
tallest.
Base is under attack.
Bring him on. Good to go, sir.
What is it, my lord?
I gotta admit, the AT-AT might be useless, but at least it looks cool.
Instruct me.
Awaiting your orders.
What do you mean it's useless?
Oh, look, in the game, it's cool. Like, it's good and all because, like, balance, but, like, let's be real, the AT-AT's kind of terrible. The Republic had way better vehicles.
Turret constructing.
Creds are good for a reason. Tanks don't really use wheels unless you're the
Your
French.
orders, Commander? I anticipate no problems.
They have Rancors?
Who are you fighting?
Ready for orders.
Because Zinj was based out of Dathomir, so he would have Rancors.
Yeah, it is Zinj. He's fighting Zinj. Oh god, that happened.
Deploying stormtroopers.
Oh no. I am so losing this thing.
Receive orders. Firing.
AT-AT destroyed.
Well, there goes my, hero.
I spawned a Juggernaut.
Comlink active.
A Juggernaut?
The rightmost.
Oh.
Acknowledged.
Roger that. Engines
I think
activated.
it could spawn a Jedi.
Unit destroyed.
Sith, not Jedi.
Ready for
Oh,
action.
same thing. Just one of them likes to be edgier. Yes, officer. The dark side of the Force is the correct side of the Force. It is the only side of the Force that exists. I have not committed slander or treason. I was simply mistaken in my assertions due to public propaganda that I will now proceed to forget, as it is wrong and not factual.
The Bart side of the Force.
Destination set. Proceeding. On my way. Commencing attack.
Those ships are so annoying.
Yeah, that thing was definitely frustration.
wish. Right away.
Only infantry can capture the points. So you
I
only
know.
develop infantry.
Copy that.
Oh, is it that way in Fall of the
Where we
Republic
headed,
as well?
It's that way in the base
Lead on.
game.
Okay. I didn't know if like Fall of the Republic also did that. I wasn't really sure if droids count as infantry or not, but I guess they do.
Some droids do.
I am your servant.
Hey.
Considering the entire army there is droids, it's, you know, some of them.
Yeah, but I basically, look, I basically mostly only use B2s. Yeah, this is all hard to tell.
Just give me a coordinate. Acknowledge. Let's get him.
Building under construction.
The lesson well learned of not building the thing with troops nearby.
Yes.
It
I
definitely
am
is
at your service.
Some lessons only need to be learned once.
Heading out.
Bombardment available.
Going.
Juggernaut is so fast. I think you can just run them over.
En route.
It's not letting me.
Let's go.
Oh, sad.
Keep going.
Time to build ATSTs later.
This way. Over there.
Oh, use your bombardments.
Well, first I'm going to do a repair station.
Constructing.
They are way too spread out for that to be worthwhile. As
Yeah,
much
I'll
as
probably
I
have
want
do
to.
it. I'll probably have to do it once you re-engage and they like gather up.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Advancing. Squad, move out. Right away, sir. Squad, advance. Move out.
Oh yeah, the ATPTs are really nice. They they actually heal themselves.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Right away.
Okay, so delimit the problem.
He could, but the person he's fighting canonically also has one. I don't know if he does in this game, though.
Probably.
I would love to just drop a freaking...
I am your servant.
I would give so much to be able to just drop in a... Oh, I appreciate that my shuttles actually have guns on them.
The ability to drop a giant turbo laser shot on the enemy.
No, I was going to say bring in my...
Bring in his executor starter
Yeah.
into the atmosphere.
So the main reasons why it doesn't get done is like lore-wise, technically, most ships don't operate well in orbit. Like they can kind of like go down and stuff. They can't really fight effectively in orbit. Is meant to be the implication. Technically, only the Victory is really good at it.
Because it's small.
Is my ally.
And it was like the Victory.
And it's
once-
aerodynamic.
But only the Victory one. It was the only one designed for it. And the Acclamator is like the only one that like is also decently good at.
Because it's a landing
troops.
craft.
Ready.
But it's also not really good at fighting.
Roger that.
If you want to use your ships against the enemy, you can. See, in Star Wars, there's a thing where basically the
Heading out.
Abba
strong
Fetch. I heard you were more cute.
Let's move out.
Yes, Fetch is definitely more cute.
Yeah, so the problem is that like the numbers for how powerful turbo lasers are completely insane. And an Imperial Star Destroyer that like just starts shooting down at the planet can go acid in a few hours. That has depended a lot on which specific piece of fiction from Star Wars you use, where like, oh, you need like a battle group of Star Destroyers to do it, to like a single Star Destroyer can render a planet uninhabitable in a few hours. Which really makes you question why they needed that star in the first place, but that's beside the point.
Squad, move out.
Well, the Death Star could do it in 1 second.
Is there really a difference? Like, oh yeah, I can do it in 1 second. I can do it
Doesn't
in
give them a chance to evacuate.
Right away, sir.
blockade the planet.
Squad,
You have
advance.
interdictors.
Move out.
No, not many of them.
Right away.
I only need one. I mean, I guess
Warm up.
a couple.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Oh, have a good
Moving
one,
to that
Fetch.
area, sir.
Good night, Fetch.
Heading out.
You're adorable.
Fall out, sir.
But yeah, there's your answer. You can only really do like precision turbo laser bombardment, because otherwise it's like, oh yeah, just fire over here. There's the enemy. Just do some indiscriminate firing. Oh whoops, we rendered like a continent uninhabitable by accident. Would be what ended up happening.
Keep going.
And a lot of times the Empire wanted the resources.
Yeah, that's usually what they were after, were the resources and the people. Which the people, to them, were resources.
People are always resources.
Standing by.
Just depends on what kind of resource.
Orders received. Keep after them.
Unit destroyed.
Let's keep moving.
Armed and ready. Acknowledged.
That's why human resources exist.
Unit destroyed. Bombing run available.
Targeting.
Which always bears in mind, game. Human resources is not your friend. It's the company's friend.
Bombardment incoming.
Armed and ready. Destination set. Proceeding. On my way.
And there's that dealt with.
As you wish. Right away. Copy that. Heading out. Going.
You know, sir? I have
Yes?
played hundreds of hours of Empire War, and I cannot remember the last time I actually used the Juggernaut as like a troop carrier.
Whatever works.
Oh, like, why would I use it as a troop carrier when the troops can just walk? You know?
So they can get there in style.
Or you could get there faster
Exactly.
and actually be
That's
useful to the fight.
Right away, sir.
Oh, that's lucky. The ranker's like stuck. He's bummed.
Oh boy.
Blast them. Squad, advance. All right then, load your weapon. Attack.
Oh, that's so lucky.
Boom!
Run.
Fire.
And right into it.
All the bombs.
Oh god, you actually killed a
Planetary
lot.
control achieved.
Yeah, I did not have that many troops there.
Yeah, but you got a lot of them.
And unfortunately, as much as I wanted to continue tonight longer, I need to go. I need to end, I'm afraid. So,
Okey-doke.
thank you everybody for joining us on the stream today. That was Star Wars Empire at War. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. Oh, hey there, Maki. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/ZGFgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing packs of cards to stream loots, using our Humble Bundle partner link, or subscribing to us on Stream Loots as well as YouTube. But for now, thank you so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.